Hey kiddos, I am so excited that you have logged back in today and that we are going to get to learn a little bit more about writing. I think we're going to have a really fun time today talking about a little bit more in the writing process. So, step one, we're going to review what we've already learned. So, go ahead and turn and tell your neighbor, if you've got one, what is a fictional narrative? All right, so if you can remember from last time, a fictional narrative is a narrative that it's a story that's made up, right? It's not like a personal narrative. Personal narratives really happen to you, but a fictional narrative is a story that we are just completely making up, okay? And so that's why it's Miss Neely's favorite kind of writing to do, because to me it's the most fun. You get to kind of write about whatever you feel like, right? So today we're going to be learning about how we can move our story along by brainstorming some different problems that our characters could have, okay? And so we can talk about different kinds of problems, but first I want you to tell me, what is a problem, especially in a story, right? Because we know what problems are in our real life, so what is a problem in a story? Why do stories usually have problems? I bet that you came up with some great answers with your neighbors. So, a problem is important to the story because it makes all the action happen, right? It gives the characters a reason to do the different things that they do. It's what helps make the story more fun to read. And so today we're going to be coming up with some different problems that our characters could have in the stories that we're going to write, okay? I think that this will be pretty fun. It's one of my most favorite parts of the writing process. So then, whenever we have a problem, it wouldn't be fun to read a story that just had a problem. We also have to solve it. And when we solve our problem, that is called a solution, okay? So, solutions are what help us bring our story to a close. It's what helps make everything kind of make sense. It's the happy ending, right? And so, today, before we really get started on our anchor charts and on our brainstorming process, I'm going to read a mini story to you really quick. And I want you, as I'm reading us, your thinking job is to think out what was the problem and then what was the solution. How did the characters solve the problem? You'll probably recognize this skill from reading class. We've done this before, right? But now we're going to apply it to writing, okay? Because we're going to be able to recognize the problems when we read it so that we can create our own problems and our own solutions when we're writing these fun stories.